Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, January 25th, 2024. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your Daily Dispatch. Before we get started today, I want to stand corrected. Yesterday, I was speaking about people that had impersonated Republicans and went and voted, and I had said that they were voting for Kari Lake, but what I meant to say was Nikki Haley. And so many of you reached out to me to correct me. I didn't mean Kari Lake. I meant Nikki Haley, but sometimes I screw up, and that's what happened yesterday. But thank you for continuing to reach out and let me know when those types of things happen. Hopefully they won't happen very often. So now let's get to the news. According to Disclosed TV, we know what's going on with Boeing and their aircraft. There's been doors that have flown off or windows, screws missing from wings. Well, another Boeing incident yesterday. This time, a nose wheel of a 757 jet fell off just before takeoff. Now, is this planned? Is there a specific reason these things are happening? Well, your guess is as good as mine, but I truly believe that there will be some sort of event or events to distract the public. Is this pre-planned? Well, only time will tell, but I'll certainly keep an eye on it. And I would love to hear your comments on it as well. According to Zero Hedge, China is now expanding their Tesla bans from military bases to other government-affiliated venues. And they're also banning Teslas from sporting events. This whole EV thing is crashing down in a very significant way. According to Disclosed TV, the ECB, the European Central Bank, asks some lenders to monitor social media for early signs of bank runs. If they're that concerned about it, that they're going to monitor social media for bank runs, what does that tell you? Well, any critically thinking person would say, well, there's something going on there. And we've talked about it many times about what the monetary switch that's coming. Well, this is just another indication of that. According to Zero Hedge, there was a processing firm that was used to process shorts in the market. Well, apparently they processed over 2 trillion transactions on shorts, and they went dark yesterday in a cyber attack. So what does that tell you? A short is basically saying that they're betting that the company is going to go down in value, to the best of my understanding. Well, all of a sudden now, people are betting that aren't allowed to do that. What does that tell you? Well, it sure seems to me like something's coming, and they know it. And maybe they're using the cyber attack as cover. Time will tell. In Germany, Alice Weidel, the leader of the right-wing alternative for Germany, the AfD party, says, quote, "The borders must be closed. Illegal immigrants must be rejected without exception. Anyone who stays here without authorization must be deported." More signs of sanity from around the world. Germany, Spain, so many countries have had it with this illegal immigration. I'm all for immigration as long as it's legal and go through the proper channels and they get vetted and so forth. Well, Germany and what they would consider their conservative party is on board. According to Dave Prangmatic and KTAR.com, following the release of the audio implicating him in an attempted bribery of Kari Lake, Jeff DeWitt has resigned as the Arizona GOP chair. Now, I've also heard rumblings that there's another file that's going to come out that is supposed to be much more serious than the one that we already heard. Well, I think that's supposed to come out today, but we'll see if it actually happens or not. According to Connecting Anons, the House Homeland Security Committee is moving forward with the Mayorkas impeachment articles. The date set is for Tuesday, January 30th. Well, I don't think we can get him out fast enough, in my opinion. Would love to hear your comments on it as well. According to SpaceX, Starlink, the system, they just sent up 22 more Starlink satellites from California yesterday. They're sure moving fast and furious, usually indicative of something significant. And then finally today, we are finally learning to take a page from the playbook of some other patriots in other countries. And there will be a Take Our Border Back multi-day trucker convoy from January 29th through February 3rd. Representative Keith Self, a Republican from Texas, wrote in an ex-post, "The routes will end at Eagle Pass, Texas, Yuma, Arizona, and San Ysidro, California." That was very effective in other countries. I'm glad to see that we're getting on top of it and making a stand for we the people. So that's all we have for today. I want to take a moment and I want to say thank you to so many of you who have bought me a cup of coffee. In some cases, multiple cups of coffee. Not only does that encourage me, but it allows me to buy new equipment to expand the show. As you see, I've been doing with new interviews, and I'm looking to purchase new equipment and what have you. And right now I'm pretty much a one-man show. So not only is it appreciated, but please keep them coming. Or you can go, alternatively, you can go to mypillow.com and enter in the discount code SAM. So in the meantime, I hope you have a great day and we'll talk again soon.